Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here to celebrate the life of Harold. Just a few notes before we begin. Please silence any mobile phones and feel free to use the tissues provided on each row. After the ceremony, you are all welcome to join the family at the RSL at Chermside for refreshments and a time to share memories. Please refer to your booklet. We gather today to remember and celebrate the life of Harold, best known as Harry, a devoted father, cherished grandfather, and a friend to so many. Harry was a man who lived fully, surrounded by family and the things that he loved, like his time spent deep-sea fishing and the strong connection he shared with his children and his grandchildren. Today, we honour the legacy he leaves behind through the stories and memories that you each hold. We call on Adrian to read this poem. The poem was selected by the family. It's called Crossing the Bar by Alfred Lord Tennyson, or The Fisherman's Prayer. Crossing the Bar. Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me. And may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. But such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full for sound and foam, that when which drew out from the boundary steep, turns again for home. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though out of bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot's face when I cross the bar. Thank you for that, Adrian. We are presenting symbols, so I call on the grandsons to lay symbols that represent Harold. They will present these symbols and place them on the coffin. Zale, could you please place your granddad's favourite lure? Thank you, Zale. Dylan, could you please bring granddad's favourite fishing hat? Thank you, Dylan. Kai, please bring granddad's recent fishing award. Thank you, Kai. Fletcher, please bring the photo of his favourite catch. Thank you, Fletcher. The family have prepared the following and have asked me to share it with you. Today we gather to honour and celebrate the life of Harold George Smith, though most of us simply knew him as Harry. Born in Caloundra, Queensland on April 11, 1945, and living a full and cherished life of 79 years. Harry was a man of warmth, humour, and an indomitable spirit that touched everyone fortunate enough to know him. Harry was a beloved husband to his late wife Marion, whom he loved dearly until her passing 5 years ago. Together they raised a beautiful family, his daughter Tempest and sons Adrian, Christian and Eric, who along with their cherished grandchildren Zale, Dylan and Kai and Fletcher were the pride and joy of his life. To Harry, family meant everything. His legacy of love and humour will continue to shine through each of them. From his earliest days attending Caloundra School to his lifelong membership in the Caloundra Deep Sea Fishing Association, Harry was a man who loved his roots and his community. As a skilled motor mechanic, he dedicated his career to running his own business, helping countless people and leaving an indelible mark in his field. His talent for fixing engine was only rivaled by his talent with the piano accordion, an instrument he loved to play with joy, bringing music and smiles to those around him. Harry's life was filled with passion, particularly the fishing. He spent countless hours at sea, visiting his favourite, though obviously secret, fishing spots. Many of those hours were shared with his best mate Franco, with whom he created lifelong memories. Those who knew Harry would hear him say, "Good on you," a phrase that reflected his positive spirit and encouragement for others. His warmth was a constant source of comfort and joy to his family and friends, leaving them with a lifetime of stories and laughter. His community extended far beyond his work and hobbies. Harry was a proud member of Rotary for over 20 years, embodying the values and commitment to bettering the lives of others. His gentle humour, sense of adventure and boundless kindness made him a cherished presence in the community, a person everyone could rely on. Harry's family will miss his passion for life, his love for the water, and the special way he shared these joys with them. His presence was like a beacon, bringing light, warmth, and unwavering love that filled every room he entered. The memories and laughters he inspired will live on in his children, grandchildren, and everyone whose lives he touched. As we say goodbye to Harry today, let us remember him as he was, a devoted family man, a loyal friend, a man of deep dignity, integrity, and a person whose love of life enriched us all. His spirit will forever be with us in our hearts and in our stories, keeping his legacy alive for generations to come. Thank you, Harry, for everything. Good on you, mate. At this time, we invite anyone who would like to share a story or a memory or a tribute to come forward. Harold's impact on each of you is unique, and your words will help paint a fuller picture of the man he was. Thank you to those people who have shared their memories. Let us take a moment to reflect silently on Harold's life and the memories we carry in our heart. During this time, feel free to offer your own thoughts, prayers, or simply hold him close in your heart. Now it is time to say goodbye to Harold with love and gratitude. As we prepare to lay him to rest, may we honour him not only in words, but in the way that we live our lives, carrying forward the kindness and joy he showed. We commit Harry to his final resting place, holding on to his memory with a promise to keep his spirit alive in our hearts. As a final tribute, we will listen to a song that was chosen by the family, What a Wonderful World, by Louis Armstrong, a song that captures the beauty and the joy Harold brought to our lives and the lives of those he loved. Thank you for that song. On behalf of the family, thank you for all being here to celebrate Harold's life. You have helped to create a ceremony that honours his memory in the most meaningful way. Please join the family at the reception at the RSL at Chermside, if you are able to, and continue sharing stories and memories of this remarkable